Welcome to Mythical More, because you couldn't get enough of us, and it makes us feel so good. You never know what you're gonna get over here, but I'll tell you what happened.
Yep.
These dishes are enjoyed by crew members. They're gross. I've never heard of them.
They're unusual.
I've heard of mayonnaise, but I've never heard of what I think is being done with this mayonnaise. And then we're gonna have to interrogate these crew members and decide
how much we should shame them. No, we're going to rank. We don't do that here. We're going to lift them all up and try to understand.
No, we're gonna rank them.
We're gonna come in with a sense of curiosity. You know, we're gonna be inquisitive. We're gonna find why you like this.
Right.
And then we're gonna tell you if it's a good idea or not.
Yep.
And
the lowest, the worst one will be fired.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. That is true. But first, we're donating $1,000 to our friends at the Farm Link Project. Y'all know about Farm Link. This $1,000 is going to provide nearly 20,000 meals to people in need around the country. Come on, join us, y'all. Let's get some meals out there to people in need. Website is farmlinkproject.org.
So,
who eats a bologna sandwich with peanut butter?
Is that all this is? Okay.
Who's this?
Oh,
Chase.
All right, so Rhett and Link, I love peanut butter and bologna sandwiches, and so does everyone in my family. I think my grandpa used to make them for my dad, and when it came time for school lunches, my dad used to always make them for me and for my sister. We used to always get stares at lunch, and people would ask us questions about it. I didn't even realize it was weird until I started unpacking my lunch at school. But give it a try. I think it's not bad.
Listen, it's weird coming from somebody who ate bologna sandwiches like a lot, way too much processed meat as a kid, but I would put mustard and cheese on it like a normal person.
That's convenient. I mean, conventional. You know,
That's
I mean,
convenient.
Chase seemed proud of this, yet he went outside to be totally alone to tell us about it, even though he's in the room right now.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna give it a chance though. I like bologna, I like bread, I like peanut butter.
And like it gets stuck in your mouth in a way that really makes you enjoy it a lot longer.
It's not the worst thing I've eaten today, I will say that.
It's not gross at all. I mean, really.
So I win? I can stay at Mythical?
No, there's a saltiness. You know, like peanut sauce on chicken.
He said no.
It's like a really, really cheap analogy to, or an approximation of.
I thought you were calling my grandpa and like my dad really, really cheap for a second.
Yeah, well, I don't know, maybe.
But it's like a cheap excuse for a school lunch.
Peanut sauce on meat is a thing that happens.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
You know, and this is like the processed version of that. I don't know, it's a unique taste, man.
It's strange.
Do you find anything like severely off-putting about it?
No, I don't like bologna, but I really couldn't taste the bologna.
But didn't it make bologna more palatable to someone who doesn't like bologna?
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably can stay. You're probably not going all the way down to the end, Chase.
Whippy!
Now, my understanding, this is just pieces and stems of mushrooms. And it's just a can.
It literally says pieces and stems?
Pieces and stems of mushrooms. This is just a can of mushrooms. So what happens here? Let's find out.
Hi, it's Gwynedd. A food that I like that I think other people think is gross are canned mushrooms, like these guys. I do not prefer canned mushrooms to fresh mushrooms, don't get me wrong. But I think that these are great and there's a time and place for them. But I think a lot of people who don't like mushrooms dislike them for obvious reasons because they're mushrooms. But people who do like mushrooms don't like them because they're like texturally very different from mushrooms. But they're like, they don't go bad. My husband doesn't eat mushrooms. They just like go bad in the fridge. This is like so much easier. I put them on pizza and then I eat the rest of the can with my bare hands.
And I'm a mushroom lover.
Gwynedd, you're here. I see you.
So
But I appreciate the confession cam.
I think I can appreciate this, Gwynedd. Okay, any further defense before we taste this?
No, I mean,
Well, why is there's a hair on the first one?
That's just like a piece of ground.
Yes, they always come with hair in them. I should have mentioned that too.
You're right about the consistency though, which is the thing I like. I go to the Olive Bar at the
yes.
at Ralph's, and I get the mushrooms that have been just sitting there in like some solution.
Yes. So if you like marinated mushrooms, then these like won't seem weird at all. But I think there's like always like a little bit of a canned flavor to them, but I like it.
There's no flavor other than mushroom, which is
because it's like they're in
leaves
water.
a lot to be desired.
They're not in any. They're not like in oil or anything.
It's just salty mushroom water. Yeah.
You like fresh mushrooms more than cooked mushrooms.
I love fresh mushrooms. I have a difficult time with cooked.
Which I think it has to put you in the minority of people who like mushrooms.
I like
one or the other.
Something about the consistency of it is like styrofoam.
And that kind of gets lost on this.
Yeah, these don't taste enough like styrofoam to my liking. They're not horrible. They're pretty tasteless, which is a win in my book.
It's grosser than the peanut butter and bologna sandwich.
Damn.
Whippy! Which is unexpected, I think.
Yeah.
You think so?
I do too, yeah. At least this is weird and it makes you feel curious. This is just like, I don't know.
Gwyneth, well, we'll give these to you if in fact.
So it's worse.
We don't need to taste them again.
It's worse.
Okay, thank you.
We're getting into definitively maybe offensive territory at this point because
Onion dip.
Yeah, using onions as the chips. Dipping onion dip with raw onions.
Who dis? You up?
Hi, it's Jordan, and I don't think the thing that I like is that weird, but a lot of people tend to be grossed out by it. I use pieces of onion, red onion, white onion, scallion, whatever, instead of chips to eat dip. I think it's delicious. I think the freshness of the onion cuts right through the savoriness of the dip. It gives it a little punch of extra flavor. If you're an onion lover, you're gonna love this.
Jordan! What?
Who's your
you
dog?
didn't tell me that your dog is the yassified version of my dog?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, exactly.
Absolutely. My whole life is just the gay version of your life.
Tell us more about your dog.
That's my dog, Angel. She's very old. They found her in Bakersfield, wandering around on an abandoned fairground, super pregnant. And then an old man adopted her, and then he died. And then I adopted her, and now we spend every single day together, living happily.
And do you know what she is?
She is a long-haired Chihuahua Terrier mix, allegedly.
Okay, yeah.
We
didn't say Dotson.
Yeah,
so that's
long-haired Chihuahua.
People will stop me on the street, though, and be like, that's a dachshund. And I'm like, oh, it's actually not. And they're like, no, it is. They're like really intense
common
about
misconception.
It's not.
We've lived it firsthand.
Yeah, it's a Chihuahua and a poodle is what it is.
Sure.
Wow, Jordan.
And whatever else you said,
I
terrier.
really respect your.
I need to meet
your culinary instincts. Your,
I need to meet
your tastification of things.
Thank you.
Because it often aligns with me. I love onion dip.
Have you not met Jade?
I have not met your dog ever, no.
Oh, they should meet. Your dogs, at least.
Wow. Well, there she is right there.
I love that.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful. It does look like my dog.
Yeah. It's my living dog, Jade.
I love that.
When Jade dies, are you going to put the dates underneath the head?
Yeah.
Good.
Or I'll put a
A halo.
a halo.
How about horns?
Oh, I'm working on that.
She might go to hell.
I'm gonna put horns on her, but that'll be before she dies.
Dog hell's not actually that bad.
Matter of fact, next time, I'm thinking of adding on to Jade. I'll leave it at that.
The body?
Maybe. I like onions. I don't like eating them just
Raw?
as a chip.
I think you'll like this.
Don't hold back now.
That's flavor, baby.
It's a bit much.
Sure.
It's so good.
I just get scared that I'm never gonna get rid of that onion reek.
That's probably
It's gonna stick to my mouth.
You will not. I'm surprised you haven't noticed. I smell like an onion 24/7.
Yeah.
I sweat onions. My mouth smells like onions. It's nonstop.
No,
Where,
it's a
where
good
does
place to be.
Angel sleep?
She sleeps in bed in between my girlfriend and I.
So like burrowed in.
No, with her head on a pillow and her body under the covers like a person.
Like laying back like this?
Like on her side.
Like on her side?
Yeah.
And
Head
she
on the
doesn't
pillow.
get hot and want to get up and move.
No, not at all.
I can never get my dogs to stay in like a human position. You
She
know?
loves it. She's very human.
I love the onion dip.
Boy, that's good
But
dip.
the onion, I just think that's too much.
I mean,
homie.
I would definitely prefer if I wasn't using onions to get the onion dip, but it's way better than the
Yeah.
straight up mushrooms.
I do think it's better. And you like the straight up mushrooms.
this is so. I mean, this is like a new thing for me. You know?
Wow.
That's pretty good, Jordan.
Thanks.
That's pretty good.
Okay. So we got to see if.
So now we just
straight
have
mayonnaise.
mayo packets. Who dis?
Hey Rhett and Link, it's me, Matt Carney. I don't know if this is all that gross or not, but you tell me. When I was but a young child, I took great pleasure in pulling those Hellmann's mayonnaise packets out of the cupboard and just sucking the mayo right out of them. I could suck the mayo out of a Hellmann's packet, no problem. I could through a half dozen of those bad boys, and I loved it. Today, I hate mayonnaise, and that might have something to do with it, but I know that back then, I couldn't get enough of that sweet Hellmann's mayo. That's it. Bye.
Well, Carney, you've never seemed whiter.
Is that, oh, you mean literally? Just
What?
because it's like bright lighting?
White people love mayonnaise.
Oh. White people love mayonnaise?
And also, he was very brightly lit, and he was like, and he's like in his plants.
Yep.
Guilty.
It's interesting to me that you went from eating 6 packets in a sitting to hating mayonnaise.
Yeah,
Did it happen
you
overnight?
Did yourself in.
I just at some point, I just don't do mayonnaise these days. It's just the idea of it's pretty revolting. But back then, I loved it. Sucked that mayo.
I really like mayonnaise. I think as a kid I could eat a spoonful of mayonnaise.
I did the whole packet.
You did?
I just wanted to give it a real try.
That's all.
How was it?
It's not great.
I like mayonnaise.
It just feels like such a fake product.
Mayonnaise needs to be. I love putting mayonnaise on things. I mean, you got
Mayonnaise is just
on a burger,
oil
great.
and eggs, right? It's
Mayonnaise
not
on a
fake.
grilled cheese. It's
very real.
You tried that? It really adds a little tang to so many different things, but I don't feel like it adds a tang to just my mouth.
Right.
I want it to add a tang to a thing. You know what I'm saying? Add tang to a thing. That could be Hellmann's new slogan.
For you white people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
see how that goes over.
I mean, you could put some of this on that, and then
Actually,
that would not be a bad thing.
No.
Add onion.
No, actually, ooh,
And some onion dip.
you know what? I'm gonna do what you just said.
I'm gonna add some onion dip to this too.
Onion dip probably already has mayonnaise in it, but I'm gonna do a little bit of mayonnaise. Okay.
And I guess I'll put a mushroom on
I
it.
was gonna have the rest of that, but you ruined it now.
Some onion dip. Okay. Yes.
I have a lot going on.
Some onion. And
No, I'm just gonna go back to eating straight up mayonnaise. At least it's a pristine experience.
okay, the perfect bite here that represents all of your weird things.
We're all so excited to find out who gets fired.
They're not. It's going to be hard to fire somebody. It's like I don't think it's a fireable offense. It's like nothing is. We've eaten everything, you know. And we both put it all together, you know.
Peanut butter really does so much work
It's going to be
for whatever
Yeah,
is going on
yeah.
in your mouth.
It's a heavy lifter.
What's the grossest thing here? None of them are that bad to me. No one's getting fired in my book.
It could be any of them or none of them. It's hard to even rank these. There's something redeeming about all of them.
The one that I would not choose to do again on my own and don't have a desire to immediately do right now is to just take back the
Eat
mayonnaise by itself.
Yep. It's Carney, we hate to see you go.
Sorry, Carney.
I mean, especially because I said I don't think you deserve it.
Right, yeah.
But maybe
It's just a logistical thing. It's just,
it's just a consequence of this, of what we said at the beginning of this more.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was your idea.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I see a few people holding back smiles back here.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I don't feel great, but maybe it's that coconut still.
Oh, yeah. What was wrong with it?
It was a little dark.
Okay.
A little dark and unmoist.
All right. Until next time.
I'd really love some chips for this. Oh, we're gonna spoon our way out of here? Until next time, you know what to do. See something else on the internet that's hopefully still our content. See you tomorrow. And if it's Friday, because I don't know what day it is, then I'll see you Monday.
Show off your mythical pride with the always proud Glitter Pin of the Month. Available today only at mythical.com.